Jake Stuart with the National Sports Media Association, and today I'm joined by one of the Maine greats, the sports writer of the year for 2021, Travis Lazarczyk. Travis, thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks, Jack. I don't know if I'd call myself one of the Maine greats, but it's an honor to win this.
Well, this is not even your first award. This is your second award from the National Sports Media Association. Can you take us back and talk first, Travis, about what brought you into the industry?
Yeah, I kind of got into journalism a little later than a lot of people. When I graduated from college, I wasn't sure quite what I wanted to do, so I got into sports information, and I did that for a year, and then worked in communications in the ski industry for 3 years, and then said, all right, let's try journalism. So I got a job at a small paper in northern New Hampshire where I did a little bit of everything, politics, sports, the court beats. Decided that sports was really where my passion and talents were kind of taking me. Got a job at a newspaper in central Maine, the Morning Sentinel in Waterville, and then just joined the Press Herald in Portland, Maine last year.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you went to the University of Maine. You've been writing in Maine. Obviously, stayed there for a long time. So, first of all, I wanted to ask you why Maine, and second of all, what has it meant to you to be able to write in the city that you went to college in too?
I just fell in love with the University of Maine when I went up there for my visit. I grew up in Vermont. It was far away enough from home to be away for college, but not so far where I couldn't get back to Vermont if I had to or if I wanted to. And then just really, my time in Orono as a student, I got to see so much of the state, like Acadia National Park, the mountains in the west. I just
I'm losing you a little bit. I can hear you, but it kind of slowly got dimmed a little bit there. Let me try something. All right, there we go. That should be better. Sorry about that. I wanted to ask you, Travis, this is your second award from the National Sports Media Association. What does this one mean to you?
It's just nice to be recognized by my peers. There's a lot of great sports writers today. We're all friendly. Nice to
Yeah, I'm sure it is, and we've heard that from a lot of people, especially to be able to say that to be voted by your peers. Speaking of peers, who would you say growing up as a sports writer, who did you look up to that maybe brought you into the industry, or somebody that made you want to be able to be a sports writer?
guys I read growing up in my home Tom Haley, who's the Vermont winner of the award, greatest Rutland Herald, Bob Pitt, nationally, that's a problem. Very conversational column. I think that type of
Wow, that's awesome. Those are some big names. Absolutely. And I wanted to ask you too, how much has your work changed from COVID? COVID hit about a year or two ago. Obviously, you've been in this industry for a long time, so you've seen it before and after. How much has your work changed as a writer?
it's just weird being working from home, being out at events, so long before events and trying to find stories. Luckily, I was able that decided, well, we're not going to in the sports back how COVID affected the current situation, high school sports, college sports, certainly kind of structure science that
Right. Well, I mean, clearly you've covered some pretty sweet events over the years. Maine has had some pretty awesome events happening. What would you say is an event that stands out to you, or maybe a moment that you were able to write about?
so many great, like a high school bus leader years ago when Andrew Caddy that shot some big on ESPN's top 10 women's basketball states NCAA tournament. Not this year, but last 2 years. That's
Well, the last question I wanted to ask you, and thank you so much again for your time, Travis. Congratulations on your award too. For some younger sports writers just getting into the industry, just trying to get their foot in, what advice do you have, especially now being just a more different time? You know, everybody's got to step into a larger role as of late. Right. I love that advice. And I think now more than ever, we need to, per se, all be these Swiss Army knives, be able to do, like you said, blogs and podcasts and be on social media and continue to not just be on TV or not just be a sports writer. You know, it really encompasses the whole person and a lot more. And you speak to that. Well, Travis, thank you so much again for coming on today, our Maine 2021 Sports Writer of the Year. And we hope to see you in Winston this summer, too.